Many of the Ford models, Focus, Mondeo and Fiesta, have the stereos CD6000, 6006 or 5000C. Sadly, the vast majority of them are without the Ford Bluetooth module, so I'll be showing you a cheap upgrade to bring us into the modern age. Chinese vendors have been selling this Bluetooth audio transmitter, which replaces the inbuilt 3.5 auxiliary audio socket, which is badly located in the glove compartment. There is another Bluetooth transmitter for sale which has a microphone connected, but I avoided getting that one as I've read the integration for calls doesn't really work. First, to remove the stereo surrounding faceplate. I'm using a spudger type tool to help me gently pry out the plate. The hardest part to remove is just above the dials, so take your time here as you don't want to be cracking the plastic. The stereo is held into the dash frame with 4 corner screws, so I'll remove them. Now to slide out the stereo unit. Off camera, I disconnected the antenna connector at the rear on the lower left side. The main connector on the right side can be removed by lifting up the locking lever, so the connector unplugs itself. Within the connector you should have this white block with 2 wires coming out the rear. Push in the small locking tab down the side with a small screwdriver and at the same time slide the block out the rear. The Bluetooth transmitter has an identical block connector in black. Slide it into the main connector with the locking tab located towards the side, just like the original. When fully inserted, the tab should click as it locks into place. We have the 2 remaining wires to connect. The red power wire needs to be connected to the yellow-green cable at the rear of the stereo connector. The black power wire needs to be connected to this black-green cable at the rear of the stereo connector. I am using some wire strippers here on the cables to expose the inner copper wire strands. Also strip back the transmitter's black and red cables. Now I twist connect the black cable to the black and green cable, and then do the same for the red cable to the yellow-green cable. Then I solder the joints so they don't come loose and insulate those joints with some electrical tape. Another method is to use a splicing connector, but I have had bad experiences with them in the past, hence I prefer soldering. At this point I reconnect the stereo's main connector and turn on the ignition to the first position. The Bluetooth transmitter has a LED which should start flashing red. Search for a new Bluetooth device and Bluetooth should appear. Now choose connect. You should hear an audio confirmation.
Bluetooth mode. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Off camera I reconnected the antenna at the rear on the left side. Then I moved the transmitter and the bulk of the connecting wires to a gap at the upper right side of the dash hoe, so the stereo unit could fully slide backwards. Secure the 4 screws. Gently push the surrounding faceplate back into place. One final note, make sure you set the Bluetooth configuration to audio only and have calls disabled. If you don't do this, the phone calls will be heard via the car speakers, but the microphone on your mobile phone will be disabled.
If you have any comments or questions, please put them below. If the video was useful, please consider giving it a like or subscribing to my channel. Many thanks.